Any steel plate or a normal steel stand you can keep inside the cooker. On top of that, you can keep your cake tin. Okay. And the temperature of cooker, the flame, everything I'll be explaining. Microwave convection. When you're baking in microwave convection, the temperature will be 160 degrees in microwave convection mode. And when you're baking in OTG, let me show you the settings. So when you're baking in OTG, see the temperature here. Both the rods on 160 degrees. 5 to 10 minutes will be the preheating time. 160 degrees. Okay, 160 degrees, 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes will be the preheating time. And both the rods on. Gopinath, remove this and this. Okay, and you're going to place the cake in the middle. And when you're baking in, guys, when you're baking in cooker, I won't suggest to use such a big burner. Don't use such a big burner. Don't use this small burner also. Use this burner. Okay, this burner. And the flame should be completely low. Got it, guys? Can you see the flame? It's completely low. You have to place the cooker here. First, it has to preheat for 5 to 10 minutes. So, preheating is same for all the three. Cooker, microwave convection, and OTG. The timings will be same for all the three. Okay, is it clear till here, guys? Okay, so we have already preheat the OTG. This is the first step. The second step is to sieve the flour and keep ready. The flour is already sieved. I have already sieved the flour. So now I'm going to take a mixer. I'm going to add banana to this. So I'm using Robusta banana. This banana will give a very good taste.
Shweta ma'am, if you could just repeat the timing, that would be great for the microwave. Yeah.
5 to 10 minutes is the preheating time for all the three, microwave, OTG and cooker, all the three. 5 to 10 minutes is the preheating time. And the temperature is 160 degree for microwave convection and OTG. For both, it is 160 degree. So now I'm going to make a fine paste. You can just see there's nothing, just banana I have added. I'm going to make a fine paste. So Deepa, just remove. Yeah. So you can see the tin here, guys. Is it visible? This is the third step. So first step, we have to preheat the OTG. The second step, we have to sieve the flour and keep ready. Third step, make a banana puree.
Guys, is it that all of you cannot hear or see her? Can you all please confirm in the chat box? We can hear. Okay. What about the rest? Everybody
Can you
can,
see me, guys?
because I have spotlighted her. Just if you're using your phone, just swipe it, guys. You will be able to see her. We can see and hear. Okay. Great. Great.
Thank you. So you can see the tin here. I am taking 6-inch tin for this recipe. Okay, 6-inch tin I'm using for this recipe. So inside the tin, I have used the parchment paper. So you can see the parchment paper here. Is it visible, guys? I have used the parchment paper inside the tin. Okay. So if you don't have parchment paper, for example, if you don't have a parchment paper, I would suggest you to grease the tin. Grease the tin, add some flour inside. After greasing, add some flour inside. Coat it nicely like this and remove the excess flour. The excess flour has to be removed. After that only you're going to pour the batter. Understood, guys? Grease the tin, add some flour and coat it nicely and remove the excess flour. After that, you're going to pour the batter. Okay, shall we start with the process? Yeah. So you can see the ingredients here. Is it visible, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It is visible.
Now, I'm going to take the dry ingredients. Guys, you can see the measurement cups and spoons here. So both are from the same brand. Whenever you're using measurement cups and spoons, both should be from the same brand. So here you can see the flour. In this flour, I'm going to add cocoa powder, 1.5 TBSP, corn flour, 1.5 TBSP, baking soda, quarter TSP. Okay. Baking powder, half TSP. So these are the dry ingredients. I took flour. You can take wheat flour or maida, baking powder, baking soda, cocoa powder, corn flour. These are the dry ingredients. When you want to add any nuts, like if you want to add walnuts, cashews, almonds, dry grapes, anything, you have to add it in dry ingredients only. Don't add it in the wet ingredients. Now I'm going to take oil. So you can see the oil here. In oil, I'm going to add powdered sugar. You can even add butter, guys. Mix well. Now I'm going to add vanilla essence. Start. So you can see the banana puree here. Mix well. Now I'm going to add the dry ingredients.
Shweta ma'am, if you could just repeat, like, in what have you mixed the dry ingredients, because there are some people who are asking.
In dry ingredients, I have added wheat flour. You can take wheat flour or maida, guys. Corn flour, cocoa powder, baking powder, and baking soda. These are the dry ingredients. So again, I'll be doing a quick recap. Don't worry, guys. Mix well till it combines together. Now I'm going to pour this to the tin. Tap it once and bake this. If you want, you can garnish with some walnuts or almonds or whatever you nuts you want. Now I'm going to bake this at 160-degree temperature for 30 to 35 minutes. In microwave, convection, cooker and OTG, all the three will be the same timings and temperature. So yes, bake for how many minutes? 30 to 35 minutes in OTG and microwave, convection or cooker. All the three, the timings will be same, 30 to 35 minutes. Yeah, both the sides heat, both the rods on, Harshita. So guys, this recipe we are going to do with cocoa powder only, as it is a choco banana cake. If you want to skip the banana, you can use boiled apple or boiled dates. You can just take 1 cup of dates, cook it with half cup of water and make a puree, and you can use, instead of banana puree, you can use dates puree, and you can take 2 apples and you can use apple puree also. You can cook the apple and you can make a fine paste and you can use it instead of banana puree.
Shweta ma'am, I actually have a question directly asked to me that how can we like cook the same cake in a cooker? If you could just explain.
See, guys, let me show you the cooker settings.
So guys, please listen to her carefully. The one who asked me this question, she will be explaining how you can make it on your in a cooker also. Not necessarily you have to make it in an oven. She will be actually guiding you. Yes.
See, then the microwave convection, guys, in cooker, you will get a best cake, okay? A superb cake you will be getting. So when you're baking in cooker, so you're going to remove this rubber, okay? And you're going to remove the vessel as well. Inside the cooker, any small steel plate or a normal steel stand, which you get with the cooker. Now, when you buy cooker, you will get a normal steel stand. Even that you can keep inside the cooker. On top of that, you can keep the cake tin. First, you have to keep the stand and preheat it for 5 to 10 minutes. After it is preheated, then you're going to keep the cake tin inside. Understood, guys? Is it clear? Ma'am, please mention about apple and dates. You can see 2 apples you're going to take, you're going to cut into small pieces, you're going to cook it with water and remove the excess water and make a fine paste. You're going to use it after it is cooled down, you're going to use it instead of banana puree. And the dates also, you need 1 cup of dates, cook it with half cup of water, make a fine paste and add it instead of bananas. That's it, guys. It's very simple. You
Shweta
can
ma'am,
just put it.
Rugveda ma'am actually wants you to repeat it one more time if it is possible for you.
Sure,
If you
sure,
could
sure.
then explain the cooker process actually.
Cooker process.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay. I'll do. So Richa, it's completely egg-free workshop. So in my masterclass, you will be learning even the recipe with egg. I'll be sharing the recipe with egg, but I'll be doing only the egg-free classes only. Okay. So So guys, when you're baking in cooker, remove the rubber and the whistle. Okay, rubber and the whistle has to be removed. Inside the cooker, place a normal steel plate or a normal steel stand which you get with the cooker. On top of that, you're going to keep your cake tin and bake for 30 to 35 minutes. First, we have to preheat it for 5 to 10 minutes. So how to make sugar-free cakes, all these things you'll be learning in the masterclass, guys. We do have a masterclass where you'll be learning pastries, everything, even cookies, brownies, a complete course where you can start your own business. Should we have to put some salt? No need to add salt, sand, sugar, nothing inside. So I do only without egg only, but those who want with egg in my masterclass, I'll be sharing the egg recipe for them. No need to peel the banana, Supriya.
Ma'am, the
Yeah,
banana should be the ripe one, right?
yeah, ripened
Yeah.
bananas would be fine, guys. At least little ripened one. Don't use the raw one. No, it's not required, Sonal, to add any salt. The recipe, guys, just everyone just be on mute. Now I'll be sharing the recipe in the chat box, and again I'll be doing a quick recap for complete recipe. Okay, write it down because there's no recording for this class. Only in the master class you'll be getting lifetime recording, but in this class the recordings are not available. So I'll be sharing, yeah, the dates process also I'll be explaining. It will not blast, Ziania. See, because you're going to remove the rubber and the whistle, it won't blast. Don't worry about that. See, alternatives for sugar, you can use jaggery powder, but when you want to make sugar free and completely healthier version, that you will be learning in the masterclass. Yes, only this recipe. In my masterclass, you'll be learning many recipes, but here you're going to learn this recipe. So guys, let me explain from the beginning. So first process is to preheat the OTG or cooker or microwave convection at 160-degree temperature with both the rods on. The cooker medium burner, completely lower flame. Next, you're going to sieve the flour and keep ready. The third step is to grease the tin. You're going to use parchment paper or without parchment paper. You can use even without parchment paper also. The fourth step is to make banana puree. You have to make banana puree and keep ready. Next, you're going to take all the dry ingredients. Dry ingredients are flour, baked maida or wheat flour. Any flour you can use. Baking powder, baking soda, corn flour, cocoa powder. These are the dry ingredients. Five ingredients. Okay, these are the dry ingredients. If you want to add any nuts like walnut, almond, cashews, dates, anything, you can add it in the dry ingredients itself. And the wet ingredients are, first you're going to take oil and sugar, mix well till the sugar completely dissolves. You're going to add vanilla essence and banana puree. Mix well till it combines together. Finally, you're going to add all the dry ingredients to the wet, mix well, pour it to the tin, bake at 160 degree for 30 to 35 minutes. Yes, you can use brown sugar as well. You're going to take banana, normal banana, you're going to take robusta banana, put it in a mixie and blend it. That's it. Then the banana puree is going to be ready. When you add dates, the sugar will be half. Okay. The sugar will be 50 grams, Shilpa, when you add dates. I have used unflavored oil. So I have used normal sunflower oil. You can use even normal cooking oil, sunflower oil you can use, guys. So Supraja, you can go with Morphe Richards, Bajaj, Borosil. All these brands are good. I didn't add milk. If the consistency is very thick, then you're going to add milk. Yeah, see, corn flour makes your cake very soft. As we are not using anything like curd, condensed milk, and all, so corn flour will replace all these things and will give a very good cake. So I have already done the cake. So let me show you that cake, guys.
Guys, are you liking the session? Are you actually getting a lot of information? May I get few responses in the chat box? Yes, yes. Keep posting your questions, guys. Ma'am would love to address all your questions because she actually explains everything in so much detail. You would get proper knowledge. And she not only, she's my first ever baker whom I have seen explaining all the three processes, be it oven, microwave, or OTG. So make the best use of this entire workshop. Keep asking your questions, guys. Yes, she explained very nicely. Yes, ma'am. Definitely. That's what I said. Okay, so ma'am, can we add milk? Ma'am, there's a question again. If we
If the
can add milk.
consistency is very thick, you can add milk. And if you have only one banana and you want to make this cake, then you can add milk, guys, to make a perfect consistency. Okay, we need dropping consistency only. So you can see the cake from backside and the front part. It's perfectly baked. So let me show you the texture. Guys, trust me, this is very tasty cake. Is it visible, guys? It's a very tasty cake and very soft. Perfect banana cake it is. So I want every one of you to try this recipe and share the pic in campus feed. And who all are going to try this recipe, guys?
Yes, guys, let
Thank
us know who
you.
all are going to try this recipe. Okay, me. Lovely. That's great. Doesn't it
And
look tasty, guys? It actually looks very tasty.
yeah, it's very tasty one. So, guys, not only this, you're going to learn many more things in the masterclass. So, pastries like icing techniques. If you see the content, you'll be really shocked because so much of content is there. You're going to love it. So, how